Hi, I'm nobody. Care to hear me yap? But first, a word from our resident expert, the combat veteran grunt. Ah! That's me, you miserable waste of space! Like, share, comment, and subscribe before I hunt down your ancestors! Just kidding. All of that just for me to introduce you to me. And yes, I'm literally nobody. None of this counts for anything, even if it's real. And you don't have the clearance anyway. None of your business. Moving on. Now, all that was just to catch your attention. Do I have it? Okay. All that just put the thinking cap back on. I'm a grunt. We literally need external loci of thought going beyond death and destruction. And all of this just to talk about
Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force.
And how tragically, sadly, and unfortunately, they're weak as fuck. At least compared to your average frontline combat grunt from the ancient Super Earth past. You know how I know? Because I am that ancient Super Earth combat grunt from the far begotten past. And I can tell you, they don't make us like they used to. And yes, I have heard the argument before that, well, technically Helldivers are most likely underage. We're talking, upper minors at, best. But I throw that out entirely. And I also, on top of that, discount it. Why? Because I started my career as a pre-adult. That's right. I got an age waiver to join the glorious Super Earth main core military before we even called it Super Earth. And I can tell you that around those ages, not only are you way, way more motivated to do more, because, your metabolism's in overdrive constantly, then that can, at the baseline, very much continue on until your older age. Things just tend to slow down just a little bit, but if you're consistent, not by much. And if you care to do some bodily physical maintenance, like I still do, even in my retired age, yes, I know, I apparently look very good for a retiree. But also, there's another factor when you're growing and developing. You quite literally feel invincible 24/7.
The Helldivers. Become part of it.
And now, a presentation. Behold, all the basic kit I used to carry overseas. Hint, hint, it weighs literally as much as me. Now, to transition to the juicy stuff, here is my basic standard kit with my general issue of about 400 plus rounds of 5.56 from a weapon system. On average, it's probably kind of like a Dominator in a certain way. And ballistic ACH with rail plates, with rail ammo, with all the other fixings as well. Oh yeah, and it's about 2 inches Kevlar sheathing on both sides. That's about 40 pounds by itself, but we'll get to that. Next is the rucksack. And yes, this thing be super heavy. It weighs literally just about 150 pounds. So, with a rucksack with everything in it, including sustainment, water, clothing, your standard issue, sustainment, planning kit. Never forget your bedroll, kids. Ever. Now, on a good day, I weigh approximately 200 pounds. On a bad day, 220. On an excellent day, about 180. That's about the range of my actual physical body weight, on average. And yes, I used to do whole missions just like that. Oh, and by the way, that's not counting team equipment. Oh, and by the way, at the very lightest my kit has ever been, it's just around 100 pounds if it's stripped. But with everything on it, it weighs just around 110 pounds. Just FYI. And you might be thinking, well, you can't move around that well or that much with all that stuff on. That's what you think. This old man's about to teach you something. And show you something. Here's the something. Basic standard kit. Everything is on. I make the house shake with how heavy I am. Oh no. My bag is kind of sideways. That's fine. I don't really feel it anyway. Whoop, boom, boom, boom. I'm heavy, boy. You might ask, what about mobility? Well, want to see some mobility? Oh! Oh, shoot! How's that for mobility, huh? Ooh. Oh! I got up one-handed, by the way. Beat that. Not only can we carry literally 3 times as much kit, weapon systems included, by the way, and it doesn't really matter the weapon system. We can hump that stuff, doesn't matter where and how. Yes, sir, Sergeant! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, I was running around with all that kit just in this little small space, with 410 pounds being my total combined weight. So yeah, make of that what you will. But what do you think, right? You let me know in the comments down below. And remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Or otherwise, combat veteran's gonna hunt down your ancestor! Now, all of that put together and said, what do you think? You let me know in the comments down below, and thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. And, well, like the channel name says, I'm quite literally a nobody on the internet, just throwing my stuff and thoughts at you. What do you think about the whole Helldivers thing, and a Helldiver versus a real, life combat infantry grunt of any kind, period? I look forward to it. That being said, I will see you in the next one. I am nobody. Goodbye.
The Helldivers.